What's up guys, JV2017 here. Today I want to talk to you guys about the brand new perk system that was introduced in the multiplayer reveal just 3 days ago for Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. So I have pretty much the whole thing understood, I'm pretty sure. So by the end of this video, you guys should know exactly what's going on with the new perk system. And also I have a little kind of it is not confirmed, not a confirmed list of perks, but pretty much a pretty accurate list of the 35 perks in Ghosts. So you guys will know that list of perks, what they do. I don't have the confirmed names, and they're not even 100% confirmed. But anyways, I have a speculative list, and I will be sharing that with you guys as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So how does this new perk system work in Ghosts? What sets it apart from previous Call of Duties? Now, I believe Infinity Ward took a page from Black Ops 2 and Treyarch when they implemented this new perk system. So you have 8 points to spend on 35 total different perks. Now, each perk has a certain value of points that it costs, and the values range from 1 to 5. So you can do the math. I mean, there are 7 1-point perks. So that means that you could spend 7 of your points on 7 1-point perks and just have 1 point dangling or whatever. Any combination of 8 points of those 35 perks and you're golden. I don't think there's a limit on perks, which is crazy. So they also give you the option to sacrifice your secondary weapon, your lethal and tactical grenade, and you get a point each for each thing that you sacrifice. So you can have a total of 11 points to spend on perks, which is crazy. So also with those point values, I wanted to point out, obviously the higher value perks are going to be better. An example, the 5-point value perk Deadeye is significantly better than the 1-point perk Strong Arm. So of course, you guys have no idea what that is if you haven't looked into it, and I'll share those at the end of the video, of course, when I give you guys the unconfirmed list of perks, because I can't say it's confirmed. But another thing to note is that there are 35 perks in the game, which means it doesn't make sense that there would be pro perks. Now, I haven't seen Infinity Ward come out and say there are no pro perks. I mean, it's a pretty good guess that there are not going to be pro versions of each of these perks. I mean, that does not make any sense. So I would say, and this is not confirmed, but I would say it makes sense that there are no pro perks in the game. So you don't have to work towards, making a perk pro. That is not a thing anymore, and that will not be returning in Ghosts. So if I had any final thoughts on this system, I would say that it sounds like it's going to work well. It makes a lot of sense to have those different point values for perks that are stronger and perks that are weaker. That makes all the sense in the world. So I'm very happy that they put that in the game, and I don't see any problems with the perks. Now, maybe there should be a little more balancing, and I'll get to that again when I show you guys these perks in just a moment here. But yeah, very happy with what I've seen so far. Hopefully it works out well. So through the power of the internet and mainly Reddit, of course, I'll have the sources in the description, the pictures, whatever, especially this one and the other one I'm going to show you. Really interesting. Yes, I have this information here. I actually already recorded this once, and I took freaking forever to explain everything. I'm going to keep this very brief because these are not confirmed, and once they are confirmed, I'll make a full video on it, give you guys my full ideas on these perks. So pretty much I'm just going to run through these really quickly for you guys. You guys can see the point values there, so I'm not going to name the point values, but if you follow along, we will be all dandy. So anyways, there are 7 categories. We got speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, equipment, and elite. So those are all very self-explanatory what kind of perks are going to be in each one. So the first one, starting out with speed, is quick draw. And, quick draw is faster ADS. So that's back in the game. Next, we have sleight of hand. That's that little hand icon. Faster reloading. That's back. Agility, which used to be lightweight, is back. That's faster movement speed. So that's back in the game. That's a little foot icon. The running man is marathon. That's longer sprint duration. The last one, the wolf-looking guy, is Stalker. That's move faster while ADS. That's from Modern Warfare 3. That is back. On to the next category, we have handling. So the first perk is brand new. It's called Strong Arm. So you're able to throw equipment farther, And apparently you're able to cook grenades faster. I'm not sure about that second one, that second part, but that's strong arm. Next one's brand new perk. I'm going to love this. It's called On the Go. You're able to reload while sprinting. That's freaking sweet. I can't wait for that perk. Going to really probably use it and enjoy it. The next one is most likely fast hands. That's the one with the rifle and pistol switching. That's faster weapon swap from Modern Warfare 3. So, or is that Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2? Might be Black Ops 2. But anyways, that's back. The next one, not really sure. That is definitely a steady aim icon though. So if you guys don't remember, steady aim is that tighter hip fire spread with your bullets. That should be coming back if that is indeed steady aim. Next one, Dexterity. From previous games, of course, your weapon is ready faster after sprinting. We don't know if this applies to mantling and sliding either, because of course we have that brand new movement engine and whatever. So anyways, Dexterity is back. In the next category, we have Stealth. That first one is called Takedown. This is brand new. Enemies do not indicate where they have died to their teammates. So if that makes, or let me just make sense of this for you guys. So say you're playing Call of Duty, you're playing a match, you're playing TDM, your buddy dies right next to you, his skull appears. So if the guy who killed your buddy had takedown on, his skull will not appear. So that's an interesting take on a new perk, and we'll have to see how it works out. So next one is Blind Eye, of course. That icon's the same Blind Eye icon from previous games. Undetected by AI kill streaks is what it does, so that's cool. The next one is the infamous Ghost perk. It's called Off the Grid. You're undetected by enemy SATCOM, which is the new UAV. So I would like to see this point value bumped up from 2 to maybe 3 or 4. I feel like if they did that, less people would use it. And I feel like less people using a ghost perk is better. So anyways, next one's Dead Silence. You make absolutely no noise when you're running and stuff. So Dead Silence is back. The next one, I don't have a name for it. It says Ghost on here, but I don't think they call a perk Ghost in Call of Duty Ghosts. So, but it's the same thing as Cold-Blooded Pro from previous games. Or from, I think, Modern Warfare 2. I can't even say. But what it does is there's no red crosshair on you when an enemy has their crosshair on you. It doesn't turn red, and it doesn't show your name tag. So, again, you guys will recognize that. It's a pro version of a perk from another game, from like Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2, something like that. So next category is Awareness. That first one is Recon from Modern Warfare 3. So, of course, if you aim over somebody, it'll show up on your mini map for your teammates. Recon. Yeah, that's what Recon does. So that's cool. Next one, Scavenger. Of course, you can resupply ammo from fallen enemies. That's, of course, the same. Sit Rep. You can see enemy equipment. It's highlighted. That's back. Awareness is back from Modern Warfare 3. You can hear enemy footsteps louder. So that's interesting. That's like the counter to Dead Silence. We'll have to see which one's better. Of course, I'll probably make a tip video over that when the game comes out. Next one is brand new Yeah, it's pretty new. It's called Wiretap. So you use enemy SATCOMs as your own. You can hack enemy SATCOMs to work for you, and also works with SATCOM stacking system. I don't know what that means, but that means the SATCOM that you hack will stack onto your new SATCOMs. If you don't know what SATCOMs are, I'll have a video out shortly, probably within the next few days, maybe when Gamescom happens and more information comes out on the streaks. So, and SATCOM will be included in there. So, the next little category is Resistance. So, the first one is presumably called Lightweight, and you take no falling damage. So, that's the same as like Ninja Pro from previous games. So, it's its own perk, Lightweight. Next one is called Painkiller. Now, before you freak out, this is faster health regeneration. This is not a death streak painkiller. This is your health regenerates faster. So that's an interesting perk. I don't know. It's not that strong. So I think it's a cool, viable perk, and I don't think it'll be game-breaking whatsoever. Next one, Toughness, is back from Black Ops 2. Reduced flinch. So that's back. Next one, of course, it looks like Tac Resist because it is, or Tac Mask because it is. It's called Tactical Resistance, I think. That's the name of the perk in the game. And, of course, it does the same thing as Tac Mask. You resist tactical grenades. So That's cool. Next one looks like blast shield / flak jacket, because that's what it is. You have increased resistance to lethal grenades. So that's a thing. Excuse me. Lots of talking fast here. Next category, equipment. So if you guys remember from COD 4, there was kind of some equipment perks in that game. They've kind of brought that back. You can spend 1 point for an extra tactical grenade. That's that first one in the equipment category. 2 points for an extra lethal grenade. That's cool. The next one is bandolier. You get extra magazines, off the bat. So maybe if you run bandolier and scavenger, you'll never run out of ammo. You probably don't even need to run both, to be honest. But anyways, the next one, I have no idea what it's called, but it does give you an extra attachment for your primary weapon. So it may be called bling, maybe called extra attachment or something like that. And I don't have any idea how many points it costs either, because it's locked on this screen, as you can tell. So the next one, unfortunately, guys, is Danger Close. Danger Close is back, whatever. Increased explosive damage. At least it's 3 points. I'd like to see it bumped up to 4 or 5 maybe. That would be good. Probably not going to happen. But anyways, the next category is very unique. It's got a lot of new 3 new perks, basically. The first one's called Gamble, or something like that. Now, I have 2 different sources that say different things. The first one says that you get a random perk every time you respawn. I don't think that's correct. I don't think you take a perk and then get another random perk because you took a perk. That makes no sense to me. So I don't think that's what it is. I think it's this other one. It's that you have the option to re-roll care packages. So that makes a lot more sense to me, and I think that's what that is. That's Gamble, the first one in the elite category. So there you go. Second one is Hardline, 1 less kill per point streak. So probably works very similar to either Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. We'll have to see how the score streak kind of thing works. I don't know how that works yet. I'll have to look into that. The next one's brand new. It's called Ping. So you're able to detect enemies nearby enemies of enemies you killed. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, I read that description. So if you have Ping on, you run by, you kill an enemy, you will get this sonar effect on your mini-map, and it will show you where enemies are. Just one. You'll have one ping, one sonar, just blast, one wave, and it'll show you where enemies are near you. So that may be useful for objective game types. Honestly, that might be a really good perk. So we'll see how that plays out. Next one is Overkill, pretty much. It looks like 2 primary weapons, and we don't know how many points that costs because it's locked. So there you go. And finally, the most controversial perk, I think, in this whole 35 bundle of perks, I guess, is Deadeye. This increases the probability of increased bullet damage as you get more kills. So if that didn't make any sense, I'm sorry. Let me explain better. So for each kill you get 10% more chance of getting stopping power. You get more damage per bullet. So that's a 10% chance of it randomly happening, and that's 1 kill. So if you get 2 kills, 20%. 3 kills, 30%. 4 kills, 40%. 5 kills, you get half. Every single bullet has 50% chance of causing more damage. So that's how Deadeye works. That's a pretty freaking strong perk if you ask me. And I've been talking for 10 minutes. I just checked. But anyways, 35 perks is a lot of perks. I guess I needed to talk for this long. But anyways, guys, those are all the perks in the game. And here's that other image I was going to show you guys right there on the screen. Again, links to these if you want to look at them more closely in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but it just turned out that way. More Ghosts information videos on my channel very, very soon. Gamescom is coming to us in only 2 short days. So expect a video tomorrow and expect videos covering Gamescom and all the news that comes out of that event in Germany. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, remember to leave me a little like. I'd really appreciate it. And tune in for more Ghost news and all that stuff on my channel very, very soon. Peace.